God is merciful and will hear your prayer. Padre Pio, a steadfast Catholic friar, was an important and influential figure in history who had a positive impact on the world because of his devotion to God and his devout Catholic faith. His quote is a prime example of how he let faith and hope in God lead his life, which took away all the worry and stress as a result. Padre Pio not only gave the people who lived in his time faith and hope, but he also continues to inspire Catholics today. Francesco Forgione, who would later become Padre Pio, was born to a poor family on May 25, 1887 in Italy. As a young boy, he could see and communicate with his guardian angel, Jesus and the Virgin Mary. But sometimes the devil would attack him by tempting him with sickly temptations. At the early age of 5, he had already made up his mind to dedicate his life to God. At the age of 23, he was ordained to the priesthood. In the 51 years of his priesthood, Padre Pio never took a day off for vacation and would work 19 hours each day with very few hours of sleep and extremely small amounts of food, proving his modesty towards God. Within a month of his ordination, Padre Pio was given another blessing in disguise from God. While he was praying before a crucifix and making thanksgiving after Mass, the marks of stigmata, also known as the wounds of Christ, appeared on his body. Countless doctors tried to give an explanation for these wounds, but there was none to be given, nor was there a cure. At first, Padre Pio found these injuries as annoyances, but he eventually realized that it was a gift from God, even as the stigmata would especially bleed profusely from Thursday evening to Saturday, Holy Week. This inspired people in his day and in our own world today to put the same faith and trust that Padre Pio put into the Lord. Padre Pio realized how the stigmata helped further his understanding of Jesus' passion and suffering as he bore the same wounds as Christ for 50 years. A miraculous event that occurred after September 23, 1968, Padre Pio's death, was that his body did not decompose. To this current day, his undecomposed body is visited by about 8 million pilgrims each year in the Basilica of San Lorenzo in Rome, Italy. Like the stigmata Padre Pio bore for 50 years, there is no scientific explanation for why his body had not yet decomposed, except for the contrary belief that this is yet another miracle from God. The stigmata also gave people hope as they began to rebuild their lives after World War I. Padre Pio was a miraculous image who influenced others not only when he was alive, but also in death, and is an exceptional example of how we should let God lead our lives.